All right, folks, so welcome to Navan on a Saturday afternoon. We have the Cumberland grads hosting the Kemptville Royals. Cumberland a little late coming out of the room here. Here they are. The grads are playing short, couple regular skaters. So Owen White and Oren Pierce-Teed are both nursing injuries. And Liam Daly is off to help out the U16B team for tournament. Well, good luck on your game this afternoon, Liam. Helping out today, we have number 82, Silas Lantier. As well as number 33, Logan Menard. Who agreed to come help us out. Well, both of them agreed to come help us out a little bit early for the game, as they play immediately after us. Broadcast today brought to you by Tyler Shaver, Orleans orthodontist, Joshua Clifford, Top Ranking Mortgages, King Concrete, McFadden Custom Harvesting. We're about to get on our way. Starting lineup looks to be McFadden with Cahill, Quiche, Lantier, Cam and through and nets. There we go. Puck is dropped. Back with Cajon in his zone. Gets it out. We're not down the ice. Quiche pushing it up the wing to Lantier. Lantier through the middle for McFadden. McFadden pushes it forward to Cam. Cam chasing that down. Comes out at number 2. Royals in with a shot from the wall. Crew gloving that down, getting a whistle. Face off is all jammed up. Baptiste with the puck in the half board, sends it across. Icing waved off as it was tipped on its way down the ice. Royals back out the other way. Cumberland chips it right back in. Wojcik on the forecheck. Kemptville deep in their zone. Gets stripped of the puck, centering pass. That's retrieved by Kemptville with Baptiste sending one back in deep into the zone. Puck's jammed up against the wall. Comes back to Levesque at the line. He takes a shot that goes off the leg and wide. Royals regrouping, get the puck to the line. Lamotte with a shot, goes off the leg. Kemptville breaks out and skates it in to the Cumberland net. Kemptville from behind the net. Cumberland able to get it to the line, not out. So Lamotte retreats back deep. Gets it to the line again. Still not out. Lamotte gets hit off the puck. With Cam poking it forward. He gets some assistance by his winger who flips it down the ice. Kemptville on the breakout. They hit McDonald. So the puck stays in the zone. Kahato pinching. Keeps the puck in. Kemptville with a pass. Gets it to the slot. Cosgrove gets bowled over and loses the puck. Kemptville with a long lead pass attempt. Doesn't work. Cumberland picks it off. Kemptville skating in with 4. Long shot goes way wide of the net. Puck's against the wall. Lantier getting it to the line. Kemptville keeping it in, feeding the puck to the slot. No shot. Kemptville re-tagging at the line, but they were still offside as they re-entered the zone. 12:04 left in the first. 0-0 game. Royals with possession off the draw. Cross ice pass attempt for the zone entry, but that bounces all the way to the net and Crew puts a glove on it. Firing it off the glass and around. Forces Kemptville to get back deep in their zone. Cumberland having a good forechecking, dominating game so far. Not allowing many chances for Kemptville. Back to the point. Shot on net. Gets chipped in front. That slows down and allows Crew to get an easy glove on it. Another whistle. Another puck makes its way to the net right off the draw. Another whistle and another face-off. Referee is checking for net guard. Net guard is tape. They're not allowed to have any tape, but they're going to allow it. Face off, won by Cam as he pushes it forward with his foot. Hogg in the corner with the puck with time, shovels it up to Wojcik. Then to Cam and Levesque pushing it in. Hogg with a big hit at the line, breaking up a play. Royals with a shot using the defender as a screen. Put one past Crew for the first goal of the game. Royals with possession off the draw. They get the puck into the Cumberland zone, but not for long as it's pushed right back out. Kemptville playing with a little bit more confidence after that first goal. Bad pass by Parato. That allows Kemptville to get a shot on net, but almost. Offside. Delayed offside is called against Kemptville. They tag up at the line. Brothers feeds Parato. Through neutral to Betsis. Betsis launches a bouncing puck on net. Goalie is able to track that, get a whistle. Cumberland goes for a change. Kemptville winning this face-off. Use the glass to get out of the zone, but Quiche is able to reverse the play and send it back in deep. Lautier coming up with the puck. Gets a shot on net that gets tipped wide. McFadden getting knocked off the puck in the corner. Cam with a good forecheck, able to retrieve it. Sends it to Lautier through the slot. He couldn't get a shot off as he was all tied up in the front. Puck is pushed in deep by the Royals. From behind the net, Caron throwing some weight around. Royals still able to center, but Lautier comes up with it and gets it into neutral. Royals with the puck. Cross-ice pass attempt broken up by Levesque, but Royals maintain possession. Tripping call coming up against Quiche. Royals going on the power play for 2 minutes or less. On the power play, Royals with the puck at the point. Long shot on net. Crew able to stay up for the high shot and put it off the glass. Cumberland here in their zone. Still putting some good pressure on the puck carrier. Levesque forcing Kemptville to try something, which Doesn't work as they're stopped as they get into the zone. They still get possession. Long shot on net. Rebound to the side. Levesque finds it as it's coming through the slot and fires it down the ice. Kemptville from behind their net. Long breakout pass to center. Broken up by Parato, but Kemptville still able to walk into the zone with the puck. Kemptville behind the net. Short side. Trying to get a shot off, but player was on his backhand and couldn't lift the puck. Kemptville cycling back to their D. 34 seconds left in the power play to Kemptville. Kemptville get the puck deep. Circle the net. Get it back to the half boards. Now to the high slot. Shot on net. That's steered aside. Back to the point. Set back in deep. From the half boards, Kemptville with possession. Now deep. Back to the half boards with a defensive change, but Cumberland able to fire it down the ice and kill off the rest of that penalty. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Here we go. Cajon. Long stretch pass across ice to Lantier. It's waved off as the goalie has to touch it up. It was going in the net if he didn't. Royals breaking in. 2-on-2, but Cajon with some good body work able to retrieve the puck. He gets it to Baptiste, who dipsy doodles through center, gets a shot on net, and gets hacked and slashed by 3 Kemptville players and the goalie as he skated through the crease peacefully. Baptiste shrugging it off. Going to the bench for a change. Royals winning the draw. They get the puck to neutral. Caron falls over the puck, but Cam is able to find it and get it back to neutral again. Hand pass. Called against Kemptville. Cumberland with possession on the draw. Baptiste with a shot on net from the blue. Getting one on the goalie. He holds on for a whistle. Royals getting possession on the draw. They pull it back to their D, who clear the zone to neutral. Lemott feeding center. As McDonald give it to Cosgrove. Cosgrove going behind the net, gets knocked off the puck. With Baptiste giving it back to Cosgrove. Cosgrove behind the net, maintains possession, gives it to the point. Lamotte shot on net, tipped by Baptiste. The goalie able to get just enough of it to send it into the netting and out of play. Caden Cam on the draw, wins it and pushes it deep. Parato breaking up the pass and keeping the play onside. Gives it to Lantier. Lantier shot. Goalie makes a save and puts it back into the slot. Bouncing puck brought out by Kemptville. Gets stick checked entering the top of the slot. Our brothers in Parato. Long lead pass for McFadden. McFadden going wide, looking for Lantier on the back door. Lantier cycling back deep into the Kemptville territory. Kemptville with a pass across to enter the zone. Brothers in their foot race, first on the puck. Getting it up the wall to Wodrick. They're back to Brothers. It gets it to the point. Not out. Point man gets a shot on. Crew making a save. Offside being called against Kemptville. Kemptville with possession on the draw. They sent the puck around the zone, but they're offside, delayed, so they have to tag up. Almost had a giveaway at the blue there, but Baptiste comes up with it, takes a shot, that gets blocked. Puck comes back to Cajon. Cajon gets a shot on, that goes wide of the net. Baptiste with another shot from traffic. Goalie able to find it, make a save. Kemptville trying to exit the zone. They can as Cajon keeps it in. He gets hit, bumped out of the blue, but the puck remained inside. Royals then go to the other wing and fire a puck into the bench. Face-off is pulled back to the point. Hogg cycling back deep to the right wing wall. Puck comes out of the zone. Kemptville player steps around Cam and skates it in deep. Kemptville from the high slot, shot attempt. Player fans on it. The puck comes back deep. Short side shot attempt. That goes wide. Crew making a save from the shot from the point. And he's able to hold on. Royals on the face-off. Plant one player on the back door, but Liam Lemut saw him and covered him right away. Royals from behind the net to the wall. Puck gets pushed out of the zone. Natsier pushing that forward. He gets a little bit of a head contact, but no call on that play. Shot steered wide by Cumberland. Guys on the half wall with a bunch of skaters pinning it there. Royals able to get it out of the wall, walk the line to the other side, but Baptiste lays ahead and gets a puck to McFadden. McFadden up to Lautier. Lautier had not touched the puck yet. Royals player going off for interference. .55 left in this first period. Cumberland going on a 5-on-4 power play. They're first of the game. See if they can capitalize on all the practice and the training they've been doing. Cajon, the puck at the line, walks it, sends it to the corner for Baptiste. He gives it to Cosgrove behind the net. Cajon, short side shot, goalie making a save. Sticks swinging around as the skaters are skating in that zone. That's it, back to Cajon. Cajon over to Parenteau. Parenteau backhanding it deep for Cosgrove. Cosgrove behind the net on the wall. Back to Parenteau, shot on net. Rebound, scores by Cosgrove! Puts one in on the backhand. Great shot by Parenteau. great rebound, garbage goal by Cosgrove to tie the game at 1. '93 getting the assist on that. Bump in the corner by Parato. Royals with possession, give and go. Cumberland breaks up his own entry. Royals pass across. Parato going off the top of the glass and out. Royals walk it in, looking for the backdoor pass. On the net drive, but was broken up by the defense. Parato getting the puck in neutral again. And the Royals right back in on the attack. The Royals dropping it at the line with the defender walking in, taking a quick snapshot. Through, gets a glove on it. Gets a whistle. McFadden coming up with the puck off the draw. He gets decked at the line as he set one in on the net. His stick goes flying into the bench. Kemptville with possession. He put it off the glass to neutral. Demut breaking up the zone entry. Betzius coming back to support. Betzius sending the puck out of his zone to finish the first period. Getting the puck deep on the face-off. Royals all jammed up against the boards. The puck comes into the slot. Kemptville able to gain possession and get it out of harm's way. Kemptville skating in to the slot. Shot on net. That's steered aside by Quiche. Cycled back deep by Kemptville, picked up by Quiche. On the wall to Cosgrove. Cosgrove blows a tire. Cumberland able to get it out of the zone. Kemptville firing it right back in. Quiche falling as well, almost in the same place. I don't know if there's some bad ice there or something eating up their blades. Backdoor one-timer. Brew right there to make the save. And to hold on. Cam pulling it back for Brothers, who sends it around to Toronto. Picked up by the Royals, who fire it back to Brothers' side. Puck's all jammed up in the corner. Cosgrove coming up with it. He fires it to McDonald. That was a little hard. McDonald couldn't handle it clean, so the puck is sent back in to Parato. Parato along the wall to Cosgrove. Cosgrove gets knocked off the puck. Cam helping out, but Royals come up with it, send one through the slot. Thankfully, no one was there to receive that pass. Puck's all jammed up in the wall. Bunch of white and black shirts working for it. Comes right out to McDonald. He pushes it forward to neutral. Royals back on the attack again. There's a errant stick on the ice. Backdoor pass to the middle of the slot. Toronto picks up the puck behind the net and fires it all the way down the ice and gets called for icing. That's going to allow Cumberland to get a change in, get some fresh legs on the ice. That's it, pulling it back for Lamotte. Shot by the Royals. It goes wide of the net and comes to the blue line. Levesque pushes it out to the other blue, but the Royals sending it right back in deep. Lamotte to the wall, one time out of the zone. Cumberland seems to be getting stuck in their own end right now. That's it, getting it to Lamotte. Lamotte getting hit as he fires one in deep. Levesque on the forecheck. This is the puck. Allows the Royals to come back the other way. Shot on net, that steered wide off of Keish's skate, and the goalie picks it up on the side of the net with his glove. Keish off the boards. Gets it to the line, not out. Cahill feeding Cam. Cam not expecting it. Gets the puck in his feet, allowing Kemptville to get a shot on. Kemptville at the line, dump it in. They're first to retrieve the puck on the dump in. Keish blocking a feed to the slot on a poke check. Natsier sending one forward for Cosgrove, but Kemptville were first on the puck, and they retreat behind their own net. Kemptville off the wall and out. That gets turned around by Cumberland. That's it, leaving it there for Cosgrove. Cosgrove gets knocked down. That's it, swinging for the puck. Luckily he doesn't get called for it. McDonald gets it to the line, not out. Shot on net. Crew gloves that down. Kemptville. Forward back to the point, shot on net, rebound. That's knocked down by Baptiste in front. Cahato laying a hit, but the Royals still maintain possession, walking in to the high slot, then it's knocked back to the point. Lots of stuff going on in front of the net, but the defender didn't like what he saw, decides to retreat. Cosgrove forward checking, pushing the puck deep into the Kemptville end. Kemptville with speed on the right wing. They enter the zone, bring it to the corner, then pass it behind the net, wrap around the tech. Crew making a save. Some extracurricular going on back here. Face off is done. Kemptville carry the puck behind the net. Cosgrove. No, sorry, that was Levesque with a good pass to Wojcik that rolls off of his stick. Kemptville put the puck forward, but it's sent back the other way. Wojcik centering. Cam gets his own rebound. Second shot on net. Cam getting the puck, keeping it in the slot. Back to the point. Shot on net. Royals knock that down and skate it out. Royals with a nice move to get to the goalie. Packs him on the way by. Goalie taking a second to fix a strap on his mask. Royals with possession. That's it. Sends one around the boards and all the way down the ice. Goalie comes up, plays the puck, plays the icing. That's it. Breaking up a play, coming up with the puck, but only to the other blue line. Icing is going to be waved off. Head contact's coming up though. Not sure against who. Head contact against Kemptville. 2 minutes. That looks like a single minor penalty. 2 minutes on the clock, or less. Around and out of the zone. Kemptville first on the puck, able to walk in, get a shot and a second one. Rolls to the other side. Penalty coming up on the play as Cumberland touches the puck up. Slashing being called against Cumberland. That was a very short-lived power play. For hockey. Kemptville first on the puck again. Skating around the zone. Baptiste going for it. Stripping it from that player. Baptiste able to get it in deep. Lay ahead as he's doing so. Royals only get the puck to the Cumberland Blue. As Parato got her back out. Parato cross ice pass that is sent back in by Kemptville. Parato, long lead pass. That misses him, but it's tipped on the way down the ice. Icing is waved off. Cam on the attack. Cam almost coming up with the puck. Kemptville with possession, walking in. Nifty move to get around the D, but Crew was able to find it and make a save. Kish working the wall. Comes up with the puck. Gives it to Lamotte. Lamotte getting rubbed out in front of the Royals bench. But he's still able to get the puck past them and down the ice. Levesque on the forecheck, just lays a hit. Royals fire one in. That goes deep into the corner. Royals pass back to the point. Shot on net. Rebound. Save. And a whistle. Royals bring the puck back to the point. D pass, shot on net. Crew down through traffic. Gets another whistle. Kemptville right off the draw. Shot on net. Crew gets a glove on it. Then it flips over in the net. Campbell able to retrieve it and get another one to the goal, but goalie makes another save. Game is still tied at 1. Starting to see a little bit of rough stuff in front of the net here. Face-off is all tied up on the dot. The puck comes back to the point. Shot on net. That's kicked aside by Crew. Another shot on net. Save on the sharp angle shot. And it's sent down the ice by the defenders. Kemptville with a 3-on-1 developing on the change. It's broken up by the D's. Royals along the wall. Getting it back to the point. It's picked up by Batsis, who skates it out. Wojcik skates offside on the zone entry on the 3-on-1. Brought back to Brothers. Brothers flips it forward for Natsier, who flips it deep into the zone. Natsier to Cam. Cam on the wall, back to the point. Point man with a great move. Shot on net. Goalie makes a save. That was a great move by Parato to get close to the net and get a good shot on, but goalie properly positioned and able to flash some leather. Royals get the puck on the draw. Some bumping and grinding going on in the corner. Natsier getting in there as well. Caden Cam coming up with the puck. Cam. Alright, sorry about that, folks. There was, I probably missed a whistle there as the app crashed, but we're back to 5-on-5 hockey with 4:08 left. Shot on net, Crew making a save. Kemptville with possession in the corner. Kemptville shot to the slot. McDonald able to get a stick on that. Another feed through the slot. It doesn't find its mark. Cosgrove holding the line, getting the puck. McDonald with a shot on net. That rebounds at Cosgrove. That was a little long on his stick. Couldn't get a shot off. Baptiste in the corner. Baptiste under pressure, loses the puck. Royals with a long shot on net. Crew scooping up his own rebound and making a save. Puck comes back to the point. Over the other D. Shot. Cam blocked that. Cam visibly in pain on the ice, but staying out there to defend. Royals get the puck down the ice. Some interference coming against the Royals. You can't. Caro lost the stick, and the Royal player swept it away from him. Interference is being called against him. Power play Cumberland. Pass attempt missed by Royals. That was knocked off. We'll do it again. Face off. Won by Cumberland. Lamotte trying to feed that back in, but loses the puck. Short side shot attempt by the Royals, but Lamotte able to come back and give a good pass to Caro. Centering to McDonald. McDonald on his backhand. Couldn't fire. Levesque on the other side. Sending it deep. Brothers. Cycling back for Parenteau. Parenteau going the other way. Sees he has time and room. Drops it for McFadden. McFadden not expecting it, had to retreat. Sends it Parenteau on the other side, but it gets touched by someone on the bench. Face-off is coming inside Cumberland zone. Royals trying to drive the net, but they're stopped on their way in. Baptiste having to give it to Cam. Cam setting up behind the net. Cam keeps it. Sends it. Parenteau with a long shot on net. Goalie blockers that aside, and Cosgrove fires it back in. Cam down to Parenteau. Parenteau trying to center. That goes off a skate. Cosgrove. Nets off again. pulls it back for Cajon. Cajon shoots. Cam intercepts. Backhands it. Wide of the net. Penalty almost done. Through slapping his stick to signal it. Cam gets it back for Cajon. Cajon shoots it back in. We're back to even strength. 5-on-5 hockey. That's it. Almost picking off a pass. Parenteau slipping up. But he's able to get the puck out of the zone. Royals from their own end flip it to the Cumberland Blue. Walk it in wide of the net. Stop. Stick handle down to the corner. Around the net. He's stopped up by Cajon against the half boards. He flips it back to deep in the corner, or Parenteau is right there. Working. Cam helping out, gets it up to Betsis. Betsis splitting the D. Scores! What a goal after skating through the D. Sam Betsis with a go-ahead goal. 6 seconds left in this period. Face off. Let's push deep to the buzzer. That sound signals the end of the second period. Drop, shot on net right off the draw. Crew sticks that to the corner. Kemptville sending one right to the slot, but the puck bounces off the opponent's stick. Cumberland having a retreat. Hogg and Lancier working the corner with Levesque. Levesque sending it to the wall. Lancier taps it to Levesque. Doesn't get it out. Now it does make it out to the red, and it's dumped in deep by Cumberland. Royals skating in wide. Send it to the slot, but who's right there to gobble that up? Back to the point. It's dumped back in around. Cajon sends it to the left wing. Cosgrove sticks it to himself around the player. Offside called against Cumberland. it back to his D. Kemptville still gaining possession, dropping it back to the high slot. Cumberland able to get a good breakout play. McDonald firing it in deep. Cosgrove right in there with him. McDonald has it go off his skate. And Kemptville high flip it out of their zone. Kemptville should have been offside here, as the puck is all loose behind the net, but goalie able to stretch around and make a save. Kemptville with possession on the draw. That's all stuck in the corner. Now it's sent deep into the zone. Canato gives it to Brothers. Brothers to Lantier. Lantier knocked off the puck. It comes back to him. Shot from the point. Flips to the net. Crew makes a save. Face off one by Kemptville again, brought right to the slot, but Levesque able to gain possession. Levesque maintaining possession to the wall on the other side, gives it to Wojcik. Wojcik lost it in his skates, but Kemptville keep his own and bounce it towards the net. Wojcik with another puck that bounces off a skate. And there he comes back again with a pass to Levesque. Levesque to Baptiste. Baptiste, quick shot through traffic that hits a body and goes out of play. Baptiste pulls it on the face-off, sends a shot just wide of the net. Royals 3-on-2 on the entry. Great stick work by Lamotte to break up that play. Levesque in the slot. He was all alone. He took a shot on net. Goalie had a hard time with that and gave an awkward rebound. Royals entering the Cumberland zone. Quiche forcing the play to the corner and gets a puck up to Cosgrove. 2-on-1. Cosgrove shoots and scores! Number 2 of the game for Jackson Cosgrove. Will he go for 3, ladies and gentlemen? Three-1 lead. Royals shot on net. Crew making another save. Steers that wide. Kemptville's going to get aggressive now on their forecheck for sure, as they have to make up 2 goals in 15 minutes to tie this game up. Quiche on the wall to Cosgrove. Cosgrove holding it there, firing it back to Quiche. Back to Cosgrove. Cosgrove checked against the wall. He comes out with it. Just outside of the line. Kemptville firing it back in. Quiche hooked up, no call behind the play. Cajon off the glass and out. That's gloved down by Kemptville. They skate in, quick shot on net. Who makes a save and staying up on it. Too many men called against Cumberland on the line change. It's like Cosgrove is being thanked for his 2 goals by sitting 2 minutes in the bench. All he needs now is going to be a fight and an assist. Gordie Howe hat trick. Royals with possession. Deep in their zone, they skated in wide. That's dropped to the high slot, but McFadden gets a puck out of his zone, not down the ice though. Toronto poke checking the puck up to the line. And Brothers finally firing on down the ice to clear the zone. Brothers picks a pocket, gets a puck out, forces the Royals to regroup. Brothers tips one wide. Good defensive work by Brothers on this shift. Toronto sailing one off the back of the post and down the ice. Kemptville under pressure, having to make some passes from deep. Get the puck through the neutral zone, and they skated it deep. Now they left it for the half boards. The player took a shot on net that went off a stick into the netting and out of play. 26 seconds left in the power play for Kemptville. Face-off comes back to the point. Point man sends it to the other side. Shot on net, blocked by McDonald. Another pass across, blocked by McDonald, who gets the puck to neutral. Kemptville Royals, cross-ice pass off its mark, so Lamotte is able to get it down the ice to the other blue line. Penalty is over, back to even strength. Lamotte with a pickup, skating down the ice, shot on net, rebound steered to the corner by the goalie. Cam with a one-touch pass to McDonald. McDonald over to Cosgrove. McDonald cycling it deep for Cosgrove. Cosgrove on the forecheck, jamming against the boards, but the puck comes to the line. McDonald firing it back in. Royals running it around the zone, and they fire it across onto the right wing on his own entry. The puck is just killed at the line and then sent in deep in the corner. Reversed deep. Kemptville's first on puck. Centering attempt broken up by the defense, and puck is jammed up at the line. Lead pass for Betsis, just off its mark, so he decides to put some pressure on the puck carrier. Royals, 2 men in the slot. Pass from low to the slot, but that's broken up by the defenders. Fadden working the wall. Kemptville sending it around. Hall trying to reverse it. The puck goes under his stick. Doesn't work, so Baptiste gets it to the line. Not out as the shot gets on net. Crew gets a glove on it and gets a whistle. Cumberland getting fresh legs on the ice, well deserved. Quick Shot on net on the rebound. Short side over the goalie's shoulder, off the bar, and into the back of the netting. We have a 3-2 game. Kemptville getting the puck to their line, not out as Parato sends one in, and McDonald tips it to the net. Royals with possession. Skate behind their own net. Gain speed. It's kept in by Cam. Cam with the puck. Shot on net. Rebound. Goalie finds it. Cosgrove sends one in deep as he gets hit. Lamotte recovering the puck in neutral and firing it back in. Cosgrove with that assist on the forecheck. They almost come up with the puck. Lamotte gets it in neutral and fires it back in again. Some good pressure by Cumberland here as that assist comes up with the puck again. Puck bounces over to Lamotte. Lamotte gets it back in behind the net. Royals finally get the puck out of their zone into Cumberland's. They lock in with 3. The puck is brought right to the doorstep. Crew making a save. Now centering attempt that's knocked down by Baptiste, who stays on his man the entire time and is able to allow his team to get the puck out of the zone. Royals dump it in on Quiche. Quiche passes it up to Levesque. Levesque bumped off the puck in the neutral zone. Kemptville back the other way again. Kemptville with the puck deep. Drop pass to the trailer. He skates it around the circle. Walks in on the slot. Takes a shot and the crew makes a save. Another face-off won by Kemptville. They carry the puck deep. Kemptville along the wall. Pressured by Baptiste and Cajon. Baptiste able to get the puck out. Gets it to McDonald, who feeds McFadden. McFadden not able to send the puck deep. He's under pressure in neutral. He loses the puck. Brothers walked around behind the net. Back to the point. Shot on net. Tipped in front. Crew gets knocked down. Cumberland able to get the puck all the way down the ice, and icing is called. Some good battles going around in front of the net. Cam jamming up his man on the face-off dot. Shovels it to Cosgrove. Cosgrove across to Levesque. Levesque has the puck go off a stick into his face, and he pushes it into the zone. Cam at the line, punching the puck forward. Cosgrove on the forecheck. Second to it, but Cam gets a skate on it and keeps the puck in. Kemptville losing the puck. Cumberland fires it back down the ice. 6 minutes left. 1 goal deficit for Kemptville. Levesque knocking a player off the puck. Another dump in. Another change. Cumberland trying to keep some fresh legs on the ice at all times. Kemptville walking in wide. They get it deep behind the net. Players dropped in the crease. Lots of traffic in front. Shot on net. Rebound. Save on the backdoor shot. Crew finding it through traffic and making a save. Brothers gets dumped right after the play. Crew shoving a player off of Brothers. Cumberland staying very disciplined here with the lead. McDonald, lead pass to Wojcik. Wojcik with a shot on net. Great save by the goalie. Puck flies all the way down to the blue line and too far for McDonald to pick it up, but Betsis is right there in on the forecheck. Line held by Brothers, but Cumberland opts to bring it back to Panato, who dumps it in from the red. McDonald on the forecheck. Skated out by the Royals. Sent wide and deep. Panato laying a hit behind the net. Royals coming out with the puck. Skating in. Wrap around the tent with a feed. Shot on net. Crew able to get a pad on that. Royals again skating around. Betsis right there. Getting his stick on it. Shot on net. That's tipped wide. Back to the point. Back to the half wall. At the line. Dumped back in. Kemptville loses the puck behind the net. Betsis to Wojcik. Wojcik loses the puck in his feet, with Betsis able to get the puck out. Kemptville right back in on the attack, but they go offside as they carry the puck in, but the trailing player wasn't out yet. Draw. Cam pushes the puck up the neutral zone. Kemptville passing the puck around the neutral to try to get in, as Cumberland seems to be playing the trap to minimize chances at the end of this game. Sent around, centering pass, broken up by Cam. Lamotte from behind the net to the line, not out, picked up, shot on net, that's sent wide. The puck trickles out to McDonald. McDonald slaps at it, gets it to the Kemptville blue, but no further than that. With Levesque retreating. Delayed offside. Called up against Kemptville. Lamotte gets possession, hits the red line, sends it in. 2:50 left in the third period. Cajon from deep in the zone. Only gets it to the blue. Didn't come out. Comes back to the corner. 3 Kemptville players right on that puck. Overloading the puck area for sure. Shot on net. Great stick save by Prue. McDonald gets a stick on it as he's swatting it backhanded out of the zone. Royals trying to chip it deep. That doesn't work. Quiche right there. Gives it to Cosgrove. Cosgrove up to Baptiste. Baptiste walking in wide. Gets a shot on. Goalie making a save. Puck is brought to the line by Kemptville, but not out as Cosgrove sends one back in. Baptiste on the forecheck, almost picks off that pass. Caron does and fires it back, forcing Kemptville to retreat. The Royals wide on his own entry, long shot on net, that goes wide. With Cosgrove getting to the red and dumping it in. Cam on the forecheck with Cosgrove. Cosgrove picking off the pass, giving it to Baptiste, who one-times it on the goalie. Great shot. Long pass for the breakaway, broken up by Parenteau. Parenteau goes off the glass. That hits the stanchion and weirdly bounces to the point. Parenteau again from behind the net. Flips it to Cosgrove. Cosgrove need, but he stays up and lays the hit, getting the puck out of the zone. Baptiste with a shot, goalie awkwardly making the save. Huge hit in front of the net. Black on black, no penalty. Cam on the forecheck, gets the puck. He sends one in on net. Goalie makes the save and gets a whistle. 40.7 seconds left in this game. Puck comes back to the line, shot on net. Kemptville able to get a hold of it and skate it out. Only to neutral, however, as Odd and Nemut came back. Kemptville deep with possession in his zone. They get it to the line, dump it in, bouncing puck in front. Nemut gets it to the blue, not out still. Royals still with possession, goalie still in the net. Nemut knocked off the puck, shot on net. Through with a great save. Second save on the back door, rebound attempt. Puck is knocked through the slat. The buzzer goes off and Cumberland wins. 2 points on the board. Well needed, well deserved. Cosgrove getting close a couple times to winning the toque off my head. So big W for the U16B Cumberland grads, hoping that the U18B Cumberland grads get a couple big W's as well and come home with a trophy.